Alright, Shadow Realm, it's Wolf Duelist here. And we lost again, but hey, I got one game, so I'm okay with that. So what we're looking at here is Flaming Eternity, released March 1st of 2005. We're still not to the next ban list. That's a little down the line, so nothing's changing too yet, but we're just going to go over a couple of the cards in this set. Now, this set did see a lot of B support and stuff like Chusuke the Mouse Fighter, uh, obviously, there's our pull cards, Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys and Hand of Nephthys, which these two, no pun intended, do go hand in hand. So, I mean, I don't think the effect of like Phoenix is too great because like it has to be destroyed by a card effect, and you can special summon it, and if you do, destroy all spell and traps. If you get it to resolve, that's great, but it's a level 8 with 2400. I mean, maybe it'll see good play. I don't know. Of course, we also have Grand Marg, the Rock Monarch. This card is tribute summon, target one set card on the field and destroy it. See, he's not that great of a Monarch either. He's slightly better than Thestalos in that like you can target any card on the field and destroy it as soon as he's tribute summoned. But after he's tribute summoned, he's just another 2400 attack beater. But as I was saying earlier, we get a lot of B support and stuff like Majiji Ray Panda, Catnip Kitty, Behemoth, the king of all animals, which is an interesting level 7. But yeah, when this card is tribute summoned, you can target beast monsters in your graveyard equal to the number of monsters tributed, return them to the hand, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. More beast support, Kangaroo Champ. Hyena is actually interesting because if it is destroyed, you can special summon any number of them from the deck. So it's kind of like Troop Dragon or Mass Dragon in that way. Just tribute fodder essentially. Yeah, Chiron the Mage. Once per turn, you can discard one spell, then target one spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy that target. I honestly think this is better than Grand Marg in a lot of ways because like it's once per turn you can discard a spell. Granted, that's very specific, but then you can target, but you can do it every single turn. Whereas Grand Marg is first you got to tribute it, and then when it's tributed. Now, granted, I guess you could do something to like negate this effect, but but at least it's usable more than once. Here's a card Mega probably wants, Abari Ushione. Once per turn, you can toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. If you call it wrong, you take 1,000. I will never play this card. Like, coin tosses haven't been my strong suit in this game, and also I'm just not a gambling man. Like, I know I did Time Wizard once, but like I think maybe that was just for show or whatever. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, most likely I'm not doing that. Monster, when you tribute summon a wind monster, you can treat this one monster as 2 tributes. There's a lot of them like that. Flame Ruler again. And speaking of flames, we got Firebird here. Each time a winged beast type is destroyed, this card gains 500, which could be interesting. There are a lot of winged beasts, especially in the last set, as we saw. Of course, we have Rescue Cat, the first of the Rescue archetype, I believe. Send it to the graveyard, special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast monsters from your deck, but their effects are negated. Also, they are destroyed during the end phase. You can only use this effect of Rescue Cat once per turn. Could be interesting to see. I don't know. Of course, Spell Absorption. Each time a spell is activated, gain 500 life immediately after it resolves. This is a card I want, especially since Mega likes to activate a bunch of spells and try to burn me that way. So if I can have anti-burn, that's going to be great. Lightning Vortex. Basically Dark Hole, but well, actually, no, it's Raigeki, but with a bit of a simulation in that you have to discard a card, which still not too bad in this format. We have interesting cards like Cross Counter, so if like the defensive and attack defense position monster is higher than the attack of my opponent's attacking monster, the battle damage is not only doubled, but the attacking monster is destroyed. So I don't know, I guess if we had something like Big Shield Gardener, that'd be really, really nice to have. Threatening Roar, your opponent cannot declare an attack. And of course, the card we're really looking for, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. I think this card probably outdoes this entire set. Discard or outdoes anything else in the set. Discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls, place that target on top of the deck. That's like, especially with a lot of the cards that Mega plays, this could be really good. I can just pitch one card, stack his deck, like, and if he tries to like do what he does with Wave Motion Cannon, what I really hope happens is that I pick up this, we get this card, and he tries to Wave Motion Cannon me, and right as he's about to let it off, I just Phoenix Wing Wind Blast it right back to the top of his deck, and it's just been sitting on the field for that long, and then he can't out it. Like, because now he has to dead draw into it again and start all over. But either way, it's just, no matter what, this is going to be a really good card. So yeah, I think that's just about it for this set. Pretty much everything has been gone over, so I guess at this point, let's get some pack pulls going.
Everyone, it is MG2222 here, back with another episode of the Progression Series. And today we have Flaming Eternity on our list, and that is actually the only set we're going to be pulling today because there were no side sets released in between Flaming Eternity and Rise of Destiny. So, yeah, let's just get right into it then. Number one is Good Goblin Housekeeping, which lets you draw cards equal to the number of Good Goblin Housekeeping in your graveyard plus one, then you pick one card from your hand and put it on the bottom of your deck. Poison Fangs. Okay, that works too. Basically, each time a beast-type monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you get to inflict an additional 500 points of damage. Which would be good if I actually used many beast-type monsters. The big march, then again, given that this is, I think there was a lot of good beast support in Flaming Eternity, maybe. The big march of animals, all face-up beast-type monsters you control gain 200 attack for each beast-type monster you control until the end of this turn. Yusuke the Mouse Spider, which is, I think, based on either Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, but I'm not entirely sure. It is a normal monster with 1200 attack. Got the Hyenas, which just summon more of themselves when they're destroyed. We got the Flame Roar, which is a double tribute for fire monsters. Got DD Dynamite, which inflicts 500 damage to your opponent for each of their banished cards. Was this one DD's came out? I don't actually remember. Beast Soul Swap, which lets you target a beast monster you control, return it to the hand, and after that you special summon one beast monster from your hand with the same level as the monster was returned to the hand. Oh, I got Chiron the Mage. It's actually not a bad card. It's just once per turn, discard a spell card, pop an ST.
Alright, Duelist Flaming Eternity today. Really hoping we get some good ones, because I really want to come back after yesterday. Or, not last time. Alright, flip the cards. We got a Ultimate Insect level 5. Well, I got 1, 3, and 5 now, so should really start looking into those. Chusuke the Mouse Fighter. Isn't he supposed to be based on like Bruce Lee or something like that? Also, like Blade Rabbit and stuff. Refusion, of course, because we're going into the fusion era, and I'm looking forward to it.
Cards. Chusuke the Mouse Fighter. Swords of Concealing Light, which flips all monsters on the field face down. Or all monsters your opponent controls, rather. And prevents them from changing their battle positions. Got Threatening Roar, which is better Thunder of Ruler. Got the Light Hex Sealed Fusion, which is a fusion substitute. Divine Dragon Ragnarok, which is mostly just fusion material. Poison Fang's Elemental Burst, which allows you to tribute a fire, water, wind, water, fire, and earth monster to destroy all cards your opponent controls. Which is a bit much, in my opinion. Fulfillment of the Contract, which is Call of the Haunted for ritual monsters. Space Mambo, which is a thing that exists. Whirlwind Prodigy, it's just a wind double tribute monster. Got Ultimate Insect level 5. I actually did get level 3 in the last episode, as I recall, so that could be useful going forward. Penalty Game. When your opponent has 6 cards in their hand, activate one of these effects. Your opponent cannot draw during the next draw phase, or cannot activate spell and trap cards this turn.
Rescue Cat. Spiral Spear Strike. That's a card for Gaia. I do have a Gaia. I don't know if this is going to be doing me what. If Gaia... okay, if Gaia, you control attacks and defense with your monster, and playing Piercing Damage. If it inflicts damage, draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. That could be all right, but I don't see a reason to run Gaia. He's like Gaia is a level two, or level two, level seven two tribute, 2300. So it just doesn't make sense to use him instead. I just feel like there are much better options. Swords of Concealing Light, that could be interesting. Catnip Kitty, I remember seeing this one in the anime.
Moment of the contract, Elemental Burst again. Got Insect Knight, because I'm getting a lot of those. Kangaroo Champ, Rescue Cat. That's actually good. That is not a. Wait, hold on, that's Beast only. What is the card I'm thinking of then? Oh, well, there was. I might be thinking of another one of the Rescue cards, but either way, Rescue Cat's not the worst pickup in the world. Kangaroo Champ, Insect Knight, Majigire Panda, the Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. This card is not half bad. Basically, if it's destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon it during your next standby phase, and then if you do, you destroy. You get Heavy Storm basically.
All right, so we got those. Threatening Roar, I remember that. Divine Dragon Ragnarok, I remember that. Ranger Silent Swordsman, level 5. Thankfully usable even without level 3. We have storage space, I'm fine. A card called Brainjacker, I've never heard of that. Cross Counter. The defense position of attack, defensive position of monster is higher than an attack is doubled. Okay, cross counter is actually a good one. Not because I do set a lot, and this could work out very well. I do have a lot of high defensive cards, so I might actually use this because it doubles and then destroys the attacking monster. Problem is, like, unless I got something with like really high defense, that there's not too much that's going to be blowing up.
Of the contract, Golem Sentry, Gatling Dragon. That's 2 ultra rares in one set. That's actually pretty fun. There is Barrel Dragon and Blowback Dragon. I think I have Barrel Dragon. I don't remember if I have Blowback Dragon or not. Once, well, even if I don't, if I have one or the other, I can just use one of my mini fusion substitutes. Once per turn, you can toss a coin 3 times to destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, but not more than a number of heads. Another Ultimate Insect level 5, and Spell Absorption. Each time a spell card is activated, gain 500 life points immediately after it resolves. I wouldn't be surprised if Wolf goes on that going forward.
Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Yes, target discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls. Place that target on top of the deck. That is a nice pickup. This is going to be amazing going forward. This is definitely going into the main deck this episode. That's just fantastic. I can basically control what cards he draws every single turn. Well, not every single turn, obviously, but just if I'm in a situation, this card will be really good to just have to just out a lot of his boards. Another cross counter, Sacred Phoenix. Well, we got the Flaming Eternity ultra rare card. Say hi to Sacred Phoenix of Nemesis. Once per turn during your standby phase, after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. If you do, destroy all spell and traps on the field. Yeah, that could be really helpful.
I think that's a playset of that. Benkei, Cross Counter. This is a new one. What does this do? The defense of an attack defense position monster is higher than the attack of your opponent's attacking monster. The battle damage inflicted to your opponent is doubled, and destroy the attacking monster after damage calculation. So it's basically just a better destruction punch. Element Doom and Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. I can't believe that is the first one of those I've gotten. Either way, you discard one card, then stack a card your opponent controls on top of the deck.
Meteor of Destruction. That's actually kind of really fun to see. All right, guys, come on. I could really use another Phoenix Wind Blast. Nice. One was good enough, but two, I'm very happy about that. Ooh. Grand March, the Rock Monarch, super rare. Nice. Swords of Concealing Light, Hand of Nemesis. Okay, that might be good. Everything looks like it's going well so far. Like, I can't complain about anything in this pack.
Dragon. I don't know if I have, I don't remember if I have Lord of Deep, but I do have Divine Dragon Ragnarok. I've seen a few of those so far. Your opponent cannot target dragon monsters on the field with card effects, and once per turn you can special summon one dragon monster from your hand. I don't think I have any dragons that make that really worth running, but it could be good just to have. Got Refusion, Last Chance. Insect Knight, Refusion, Kangaroo Champ, Release Restraint, Hand of Nephthys, The Dark, Pole Position, Beast Soul Swap, and what was that? Big Tusked Mammoth. Monsters your opponent controls cannot attack the turn they're summoned. That's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't think I'm going to be running it. But either way, yeah, that will do it, and I will see you later.
Alright, guys, last pack, so. Hyena. Got too many of those. Space Mamba. Refusion. Just get a Mouse Fighter. Pole Position. Majugiri Panda. Kangaroo Champ. Threatening Roar. And, hey, Chiron the Mage. I don't mind that. That's a nice pickup. I've only got one of that. But yeah, as you can see here, I have Ultimate Insect level 5. I actually got an Ultimate Rare of that. So, yeah, a lot of Hands of Nemesis. And where is it? Where are some of the cards that I really want to point out that I got? Where is it? There it is. We got Sacred Phoenix of Nemesis. And we got not one, not two, but three Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Which is going to be really good. I have some thinking to do, but I think I know exactly what I want to do going forward. And I think I got just the cards to do it, so yeah.
Hello, Shadow. Well, actually, I guess it's just the deck profile. Anyway, got the Bird Face, the Fiber Jar, got the Harpy Lady one. Actually, there's not really too much I changed from last time. Just added in a couple copies of Open Dicta Magician, Insect Knight in place of the Sonic Ducks because, same attack value, but doesn't rely on the field spell. Let's see, we got a wing blast. I think that's the only change to the traps. Got the Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys and the Hand of Nephthys package on the side deck. Sonic Duck, got Megamore, 3 copies of Prohibition, Smashing Ground, A Hero Emerges, DNA Surgery, Fairy Box, Final Attack Orders, Sakuretsu Armor, and Spellbinding Circle to round out. But, yeah, I think that's actually about all that I changed this time. I'll see you in the duel.
Wolf Duelist here, and this is the deck that I am taking into today's format. And I know what you're thinking. I did not change this deck too much from what happened last time. And there's a reason for that. I was looking at everything, and I was originally going to go on like a beast format. I mean, I even got Behemoth King of All Animals and like Triple Rescue Cat. I was like, how could I not? But I couldn't. I was just looking at all the effects of some of them, and I just couldn't logic out a way that that was going to work. And yes, while this is the progression series, and I do want to change up my deck as much as possible between every episode, like keep some staples here and there, but change it up so that this format doesn't become boring, I do also need to get a win under my belt. So I so it is a little different from last time in that we have like I added triple bird face. I swapped out the Harpies for Harpy Lady 1 because I thought she was just best. Um but new car and we have Sky Scout now. And also, on top of this whole wing strategy, I also added like old favorites from way early in the progression series, Blue Wing Crown, Skull Redbird, and 2 Skull Redbirds to my side deck. But we got 2 Chirons. I know what you're thinking. I only pulled 1. I traded. I got 4, possibly even more than that, a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, and I gave 1 to Mega in exchange for Chiron the Mage. So we have that trade going on. What else is there? I do have Threatening Roar and my 3 Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts, of course, because I'm trying to like keep the game state in my favor. I am main decking the Magic Drains, of course. Call of the Haunted is staying. Divine Wrath, I think Mega just has a lot of effect stuff, and Divine Wrath is just a really nice card, so I'm keeping that in there. Fiber Jars in my side. I put the spell absorptions in the side deck because as much as Mega plays really powerful spells, I do want to see if I can like with these new cards that I have, if I can just kind of control the game state, and I can easily just put these in if I feel like I need that extra support. But I feel like I don't want to main deck them just yet. Oh, also, I do have Firebird and Hand of Nephthys up here. Um, my strategy here is, of course, Wing Beast style, like last time. So, uh, Phoenix is a Wing Beast, so that comes in handy, as does this. But if I feel like the effect with all this isn't going too well, even with the Chirons, that's why the Wing Beast support is here. I even have like Rock from the Valley of Haze to go in instead of Nephthys. For my side deck traps, I have Covering Fire. Again, Covering Fire pretty much won me game last time. I think I was going to win anyway, but this just secured the victory. Another Divine Wrath in case I do. I went back and found out I have 2 DNA surgeries, and Mega was talking about this last game, and I totally agree with him. If I can just like DNA surgery make everything Wing Beast, or if he's still on the same strategy, I can side this in and make a lot of his stuff just not Wing Beast, which either way is going to allow us to get up to some shenanigans, but I still feel like that's a smart move to make. Another Magic Drain just in case because he runs a lot of spells. Another Saku, and finally my Time Seal. I just have this sided. I don't have Skill Drain because why on earth would I do that? At this point, I only have one normal, and even if I switch over, it's not going to be that great. So this is what I'm going with. No extra deck. This is the deck that we are bringing into today's format.
Hello, Shadow Roman is MG2222 here, joined as always by my good friend.
It's Wolf Duelist. Um, Mega, I do want to say though, how does it feel to that we finally passed our Duel Academy entrance exams, man? Like, I'm kind of sad that I'm wearing a red coat, not a yellow one, but it is what it is.
That it is. How's the new jacket treating you, by the way? Fit all right?
Yeah, surprisingly, it fits really well. Although I think that guy, what's his name? Professor Kronos, I really think he just had it. I think he has it out for me, man. I don't know. Oh, and there's Obelisk. Why is an Obelisk Blue student watching this duel?
Either way, let's see. We do have some records set out from the last era, the DM era.
Yes, we
Uh,
do.
you had you had the most total match wins of that era with 7. It's like I had 6. We were tied for the longest win streak at 4 each. Yours was Legacy of Darkness, Pharaonic Guardian, Magician's Force, Dark Crisis, mine was Invasion of Chaos, Ancient Sanctuary, what would it have been? Soul of the Duelist, and Rise of Destiny. I had the longest single duel win streak at 7 from 3-3-0s in my win streak in the first game of Rise of Destiny until you broke it in the second game of that match.
Whew, boy, that is that honestly hurts. That honestly hurts
Anyway,
because
what
I went 7 games without winning once.
either way, what do you say we go ahead and start this one up?
Indeed, we should indeed do that.
Oh, boss left.
Yeah, probably because we were taking forever.
I suppose I will go ahead and make the first move.
Going second against a spell-heavy deck, that is not good for me. I don't hate this hand
You know
though.
what? I will start out nice and slow. I'll just set and pass.
Sounds fine by me. Uh, you might be surprised by what I'm playing today. I have no idea what you're playing, but I'm gonna set to, and man, I guess I have no choice. Let's just go ahead and start this strategy off. Harpy Lady 1.
Harpy Lady 1.
Yep, her own effect will boost her attack by 300.
That it will.
So she is 1600. And she's going to swing into whatever that is.
Unfortunately, it was an old Vindictive Magician.
Okay, so she's gone too. That does indeed suck a little bit. But I'll pass turn.
I will draw. Hold on to that for now. I will run out a Luster Dragon.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
I will attempt to swing for 19.
I will take the 19.
Pass turn.
All right.
He
I
is quite big.
He is indeed quite big, but I'll pass turn.
I will draw. I will play one monster face down and attempt to swing once more.
Um, it's four-starred Ladybug of Doom.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I will pass the turn.
Oh, great.
Sounds like you're having a bit of trouble there, Wolf.
Uh, it's not what I want to see, admittedly. I'll just pass my turn.
I will draw. We'll run out a new card I got in this set,
Okay.
the Insect Knight.
Ah, yeah, Insect Knight. Yeah, I saw him too. He's pretty good. He's pretty big.
He is quite big, and I will attempt to swing in with the big man himself.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You'll love to see it. I will pass there.
Game, what happened? We had such good hands in practice. Well, I know what happened because I had to fix things up.
You're not the only one whose deck was like working a bit better in practice. Actually, I actually changed decks like while during the build up, like during the lead up to this match, because like originally I was going to play like a chaos build, but that deck was nowhere near as consistent as I wanted it to be.
I actually changed my deck as well. I was saying this in the deck profile. I wanted to build a beast deck, but I was just like, even with like Rescue Cat, I just didn't think the pieces were there to make something that was going to be really cohesive and viable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that's the issue I ran into with my chaos monsters. I either have too many lights or too many darks in hand, or I just brick myself with a bunch of chaos monsters. Stand by main. You know what? We're going to force you to have the out. I will tribute the Insect Knight for the Mobius.
Um, Wait, it's an on summon effect, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that means I can't just straight up negate the activation because it activates as soon as he's played. It's not like you play him and then you can choose to activate it.
Yeah, you can choose to activate it. That's what I'm saying. It's an optional effect. You can target up to 2 spell and trap cards on the field, which I am indeed going to do.
It
Target one.
oh, oh, so it is a oh, so you do
It's
choose
optional.
to,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna Divine Wrath it.
Fine by me.
Um, you might be surprised by what I'm about to discard.
Go ahead and show me. Ah, you got the Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys.
I did indeed. It's a really nice card. Wait a minute.
Also, you'll never convince me that Goku the Pyre of Malice is not just Secret Nephthys support, because it's if you have a fire monster in the field, you special summon it from your hand and then destroy one fire monster you control. You'll never convince me that it's not Secret Nephthys support.
I don't know. I don't know, man. But thankfully, since this negates the effect as well, you don't destroy my back row.
That is correct. I will flip up the bird face and attempt to swing in.
Hmm. Yeah. I gotta let that go through.
During my main phase 2, I will play one card face down and pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Okay, that's fine. That draw is fine, but it's not what I want. Where is Pot of Greed or Upstart Goblin?
I don't know, man. I will attempt to swing with the bird face once more.
You know what? I have a feeling if I don't do well, yeah, I'll take the 16.
That's fine. I will pass the turn. Now you're on exact Utopia Ray range.
That's far from now. All
Yes, it
right,
is. I'm just,
this will
it's
work.
just I have whenever someone drops below 1,000 life points, I basically have to say they can use Utopia Ray because it's just such a weird restriction to have on him.
All right, I'm gonna do
And
it.
I know it's for anime purposes, but still.
Um, tough call, tough call. All right, Sky Scout's back.
That works.
Man, I'm actually trying to think here, like, cause I can kill the bird face, but I don't know what your back row is.
Tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when I have 1,000 and you have full life right now.
Yeah, just any mistake kills you at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Well then, I guess we are doing this. Um, well, you only live once. I'll attack the bird face.
I will Wing Blast the Sky Scout, discarding Kazakin.
You're on Kazajan?
Yes, I told you that last episode, remember?
Well, I knew you got it. I didn't realize you put it in the deck.
Because at the end of the last episode, I told you I had it. I like cited it out during Game 2 of Rise of Destiny.
Well, all right. I guess I'll.
He
Yeah,
is a good card.
yeah. I'll top deck that.
All right.
So that's interesting. Hey, let's be real though. Um, I'm pretty sure if we wouldn't have had the trade that we had in between, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Who knows? Oh, that's nice to see. I activate Harpy's Hunting Ground.
No, the heck you don't.
I got the Magic Grain. I will activate Pot of Greed.
This man just gave up half his life to draw two cards. I mean, to be honest, in today's format, that's probably not a bad effect. Pay half your life points, draw two cards. But no, actually, even then, that would probably get banned.
Yes. I will run out Harpy Lady 1.
Ooh, boy.
1, 2. I will attempt to swing with the bird face for game.
Well, it's not gonna matter, but I will finish when Wind Blast the bird face. Like, you're gonna attack directly and kill
Not
me
the top.
anyway, but it doesn't matter.
Hold on, I pressed the wrong thing. I'm just going to put this there so you know I'm putting it back.
Thank you.
Yes, I will swing for game with Harpy Lady 1.
Yeah, I know I'm losing anyway, but like, I probably should have done that earlier.
You might have. I still had a Sky Scout in my hand, so I'm not sure if it would have changed anything. I was just keeping that there in case you had like torrential tribute or something.
Yeah, I wasn't.
All right, you
I
gonna go
will
ahead
go
and go
first
first.
this time.
Okay, that works for me.
Ooh, now that's a hand I like to see.
I don't like to hear that.
Um, you might understand it here in a minute. I will set one card face down. Um, the thing is though, like I don't want to just rush in because I don't know what you got in your hand. I have to be smart about what I play. I'll just start with a bird face and then my turn.
I will draw. I will attempt to Upstart Goblin.
Upstart Goblin is fine. I will gain 1,000.
Let's see. How do I want to do this?
I think Magic Drain has become synonymous with me at this point.
Yes, it has. That's why I'm thinking so hard about this. Because like I'm walking on eggshells because I have to pick which order I want to use my spell and trap cards in. Well, realistically, just my spells, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I will attempt to wave motion cannon.
Oh, great, that card.
Yeah, that's becomes synonymous with me, is me burning you to death.
Yes. Cards that we have, yes. Magic Drain is synonymous with me, Wave Motion Cannon is synonymous with you, and Rush Recklessly is synonymous with both of us.
Especially when it comes to suiciding.
Yeah. Too many memes can be done off of the Rush Recklessly.
You know what, I am going to take it nice and slow. I will run out a Sasuke.
Oh, Josuke's nice. He's big.
He is. I will attempt to swing over the bird face.
That is fine by me. I will take 200, but I do get a
You
harpy.
did. You got 1,000 back. It's not going to matter that much.
Yeah, and I get a harpy as a result, so I'm okay with that. Where is she? There she is. Harpy Lady 1. Her effect will go
It's from the
off.
deck to the hand, not special summoned.
Oh, to hand. My bad.
Yeah, that would have been way worse for me.
Yeah. Oh man. That
I'll go ahead
was
and pass the turn there.
no problem. Standby main. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna set one. Uh, I'm
Sounds like
gonna
a plan.
play that Harpy Lady 1. Her effect will go off.
It will.
And now it's time to activate Elegant Egotist.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I told you, man. The hand started out pretty cracked.
So it was like me in Invasion of Chaos.
She will also gain 300.
You will. So she is a bit too big for me to handle at the moment.
Yeah, she's pretty big. Hmm. Hmm. I'm honestly trying to think here because, yeah. Okay, so move towards battle phase since I know you have nothing else on your field, and
Yep.
it's way too early for you to have honest. So I'm just gonna attack with the
Uh,
sisters.
I will take 450, and then I will take 16.
Yes, you will. Nice. Finally, things are looking up. Uh, I'll end my turn.
Way better than the first game, that's for sure.
Quite a lot better,
During my standby phase, I will place the counter on the wave motion cannon.
of course.
I will run out a bird face of my own, and he will get boosted by the Harpy Lady 1.
Oh, yep.
It's all wind monsters, not all wind monsters you control.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a thing.
Uh, I will attempt to swing over the Harpy Lady 1.
Uh, yeah, that's fine.
He will take
So
300, and every one monster will lose its boost now.
yes, I will take 300 from that. We will lose our boosts.
I will step one and pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Hmm. Interesting, interesting.
I don't like to hear that.
Mega, I think we're about to have some fun.
Yeah, go ahead, I suppose.
Harvey's hunting
Harping,
ground.
hunting ground. Which will boost up the Harpy Lady sisters as well as my bird face, because it is also a wing beast type.
Indeed, it will. But you know what else I have in my hand?
Harpy Lady 1.
Yep.
That will place an additional boost on the bird face, so he is now going to be at 2100 and the sisters at 2450.
Yep.
And the Harpy Lady 1's at 18.
Yes. So, yes, it's very strong, but due to the effect of Harpy's hunting ground, since I did normal
You must
summon.
destroy one spell or trap card on the field.
Yes. Now, the question is, do I get rid of the wave motion cannon, That seems like a pretty logical decision.
Or do you
Or
get rid of
do
the
I
face
get
down, which could also ruin your day?
yeah, exactly. Like, because Wade Motion Cannon, like, I have 8,500 life points. You have to keep that thing on board for 8 turns for it to kill me at this point.
9, actually. Or actually, no, it would be 8 because it's already got a counter on it. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
another 8 turns.
yeah, I think logically I need to go for the other back row.
Get wrecked.
Ooh. Hmm. Okay, so this is going to top deck.
Yes, and that means your next draw is dead because you have no longer have Elegantist. I mean, you might, but with only 2 of them in the deck, I doubt you have both of them at the same time.
Hmm.
I mean, we'll see, but
Okay, well, sadly, this does not compare. Uh, yeah, I gotta end.
you know what? I like your play so much. I think I'm going to mimic it. I'm going to summon Harpy Lady 1.
Uh, yeah, that's fine, but that'll give me another 300.
And the player, and I do get to make use of Hunting Ground because the player who conducted the summon destroys a spell or trap card on the field.
Um, yeah, go ahead. What do
Let
you
me
get
see.
for?
What do I want to take out here? I also need to put the counter on the cannon before I forget.
Yes, you do need to put a counter on the cannon. I hate that
You
cannon
know what?
so
I'm going to blow up your
much.
Hunting Ground.
That's fine, but
We're
now
good.
everything loses 200.
Yes, but I also have 600 plus. This is going to be 2,200 and 1,900 on the Harpy Ladies.
All right.
I will attempt to swing over the Harpy Lady 1 with Bird Face.
Okay, so 19 yeah, 1900 to 2200. So I'll still take 300.
I will attempt to swing in with Harpy Lady 1.
It has 1600 now because
Yes, it
the
does.
other one died. I'm okay with
I
that.
finally got you below starting LP.
It's okay. My draw is dead. That's fine. Hmm. Uh,
I don't think you have Elegant Egotist. I feel like if you had that, you would have just run the Harpy Lady Sisters back out to pop the cannon. You
yeah.
do have Dark Core. That will clean up the Harpy Lady 1. I have no Magic Rain in the
Who
back
said I'm
row.
going for the Harpy Lady 1?
Oh, okay. I will put that back.
I'm going for the bird face.
That will clean him up.
For me, that just makes more sense than whatever you're trying to do.
I don't know, man.
I mean, sadly, I don't have much to go off of there, so you're up.
I will run out a Sky Scout.
Yeah, that works.
Attempt to swing for 21.
21 is fine.
Attempt to swing for 16.
16 is fine.
I will go ahead and pass the turn there.
Draw. Not a terrible draw, just not my best one.
I don't think you have Wing Blast either because you would have used that. You would have if you had Wing Blast, you probably would have used it to try and clean up my board a bit there, or you would have kept a card in your hand.
We'll see
Like
what's
I said, I
going
don't think
on.
you have Wing Blast or Raigeki Break because you would have kept a card in your hand for that. I will attempt to swing for 16
Book of the Moon.
on the Harpy Lady 1 or the Sky Scout.
The Harpy Lady, because if she gets set, he loses 300.
That will do it, and I will attempt to swing for 300. Also, got to put a counter on the cannon.
You mean
You check the log to make
18?
18. Yes. I'll only make sure I actually remembered to put it on last turn too. It does not look like I did. This is turn 21. It's not showing anything for me putting the counter on in turn 19.
Oh.
That will go ahead and get another counter on it because I forgot to do it last turn. Yeah, it's entered draw phase, brew bird phase, entered standby, main phase 1. Normal summon Sky Scout, place the counter on Sky Scout, entered the battle phase, attack directly. Attack directly again, entered main phase 2, and then entered the turn, so I did not put it on last turn. I suppose I will just I will set one and pass. I don't know why I didn't fire the cannon there. That was stupid. Wolf, you there?
Oh, I'm here. Just
Oh, okay. You weren't saying anything, so I was making sure your mic didn't disconnect.
no, my mic didn't disconnect. I'm just suffering right now.
All right, Wolf, how would you like to die?
Um, if you could summon another monster first, real quick, that'd be great, and then you can kill me with the cannon.
I will summon Luster Dragon.
I will torrential tribute, and then you can kill me with the cannon.
I will do lose 4. Then I will fire the cannon for
And
5,000 damage.
I will take 5,000 damage. Wait, hang on. It's not satisfying unless I put in 5,000.
Exactly. Glad to see we're on the same wavelength.
It's not satisfying. This is what my back row was.
Divine Wrath and off my computer, Spider. He had the DNA surgery.
I cited in DNA surgery because I went through some old packs trying to see what I could do with this deck, and I found out I had 2 of them.
I have 2 DNA surgery too, and one in the side deck. It's kind of weird. It's like yeah, I remember I thought about that last game too, and as you pointed out at the end of that game, like that would make just everything get the boost. It's like that could also potentially help you, so I decided against like actually running it. I
Yeah,
wasn't on it last game either. That was something you pointed out when I brought it up.
yeah. This is
My can was crap. I had Dark Core Kazagen.
well, technically speaking, if I did summon something back, you could have gotten rid of it easily.
Yes, but also assuming you didn't have Magic Drain face down. Actually, I've been holding on to that Dark Core since turn 1. That's why I was having like a tricky time deciding between Wave Motion Cannon or Dark Core. I had to decide which one I wanted to keep in case you had a Magic Drain.
Okay, so I think we can rule out at this point that Elegant Egotist and the Harpy Lady Sisters just like if you play the sisters, that's cool, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it anymore.
It's like you have to have the Egotist for it. You can't normal summon it.
Yeah, you have to have the Egotist. That's
You have 2 Egotists, right?
Yes, I have 2 Egotists. I just sent one from my deck to the grave.
Yes. Actually, I realized why I was when we were siding in between games.
What's that?
You remember how you traded me a Phoenix Wing Blast for Chiron the Mage?
Yeah.
I forgot to put the second Wing Blast in.
Oh, so you have 2.
Either main or side. I was just using the one I actually pulled.
Mega, I'm about to show you something and why I was okay with giving you that.
You had 3 Wing Blasts?
Yeah, triple wing blast.
Yeah, because I remember I asked you if you have 1 to spare, because I figured if you had less than 3, you wouldn't, or 3 or less, you wouldn't be trading 1 over to me anyways. That's why I asked if you had any copies to spare.
Yeah, so I had 3. Like, apparently the Phoenix was with me here because not only did I get that, I got this, and as you know, I have the Nephthys.
Speaking of Nefties,
Oh, we both got it.
yes, I got 3 hands of Nefties as well, but only 1 Wing Blast is actually hard pulled.
Wow. That actually surprised me, like, because Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, well, at least we both got the cover card.
Yes, that is never going to happen again.
Yeah, yeah, we both did get the, I was running Firebird because I, thought its effect might be good with, Wing Beast or whatever. But
The
yeah,
issue is it's
like
just a bit too fragile if you can't protect it because it's just like your opponent can just run over it first, then get to striking the rest of your field.
yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's why I
maybe I
was
got
on
a little
Firebird.
too.
I'm just like that effect is good, but it's too fragile with its low stats.
I got tunnel vision so hard. Oh, by the way, guess what I pulled that was
Well,
actually I had it sided in case I needed it, but it's gonna be good going against you because it's both anti-burn and anti-magic.
what's that?
I got triple spell absorption.
Uh, let's see, spell absorption. That's every time a spell is activated, you gain 500 life points.
Yes, every time a spell is activated, regardless of who plays it, I gain 500 life points.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's regardless of who plays it. So the wave motion can could take a while to charge at that point.
Yeah,
If I don't destroy
especially
those, the cannon's gonna take a while.
yeah, like that's your one weakness, anti burn.
Just like 27 turns later, okay, the cannon is finally amassed 27,000 damage for me to kill you with.
Hmm.
Longest charge up in history.
Oh, hey, man. Oh, you charge it up for 27 turns? Okay. Phoenix Wind Wing Blast. It's on top of your deck. Do it all again.
Just hope you remember to do that before I fire it because once it's off the field, it's out of range.
I know, I know.
Because that is something I could feasibly see either one of us doing, especially with me forgetting to actually fire it last game, or this game rather, because I forgot I even had it on the field.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you get Grand Morgue, the Rock Monarch?
I did not. No,
I
I
got
have
him.
Mobius and I have Thestalos, and that's it.
I have Mobius. Yeah, I have Mobius. I have Thestalos. And now I have Grand Morgue. Neither of us got
Yeah, I
Zabord.
remember. I remember when we were in your commentary for Rise of Destiny. You said like I might be on like might have taken up Thestalos 1 point, but for me the effect is just a bit too gimmicky with the random discard. I mean, it's still technically a good effect, but it's just like you're not going to be burning any. It's a bit too gimmick. It's too much of a gimmick for my tastes.
Yeah, it's yeah, like I'm not a fan of like get. Yeah, I'm not a gimmicky guy.
It's it's like because on the one hand you could pitch something amazing, but then on the other hand, it's just like you could also pitch a dead card from your opponent's hand, like you got like sisters with no elegant egotist or something. It's like you'd be getting something they wouldn't have used anyway.
Right. But speaking of which, well, now that we're done with this, we can move on to the next set, and hopefully we're both playing different decks next time because honestly,
Next set is the Lost Millennium, which introduces a ton of stuff from the GX series. The
ooh,
point that I
night.
usually forget, Flaming Eternity is technically part of the GX era.
Yeah, but next time is where we're gonna see like some old favorites from the anime. I guess we're getting
Wolf,
Yes.
you have to change your profile picture for the rest of the Progression series if you don't manage to pull Flame Wingman.
I had to change my profile picture for the rest of the progression series if I don't pull Flame Wingman.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm hoping to, like, you know me. I don't know if I'll play Elemental Heroes because, yeah, they're cool and I love heroes, but I don't know how viable they are, like, competitively, especially in the GX era. Like, there's so many support cards for it, but I don't know if they ever, like, I don't think they ever topped anything during this era.
I know Heroes got more meta presence when like Stratos happened and stuff near the end of the GX era, but he's also a manga promo card. So at least I don't remember if he was a manga promo or a premium pack, but either way, we're not getting him.
Oh.
It's uh, it's like unless he was released in a set and I just forgot about it because like as far as I remember, Stratos wasn't in the main set during the GX era. He might have been released in one later on though.
Well, we'll have to see.
Like I
But
know he was there. I know he was out by the start of the 5Ds era because he's used in Judai's normal like Judai's default deck in Tag Force 3. So I know he was out by the start of the 5Ds era.
well, all right then. Well, Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Shadow Realm Progression Series.
Uh,
Despite, yeah, I'm the fusion era guy, and yeah, not starting off well for me. But hey, I've got
uh, uh,
polymerization. I've got some cards that are gonna help. Maybe once we actually get some fusions worth playing, this will be my game.
or fusions we actually get both the materials for. So I remember like I think I got Dark Paladin, but I don't have Dark Edition or Buster Blader.
Well, I've got the Dark Magician, but I don't have Buster Blader. Maybe one.
I'd have to go back to my Magician's Force polls to see how many of those I have. But next time on the Shadow Realm Regression Series, we'll see if Wolf can get out of his losing streak.